All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to an ESI3 match. It is the Camo6 versus darthlol. My co-commentator will be here in just a minute. So it is me for now, but welcome, welcome. Let's take a super quick look at the draft. It is going to be kind of a nice one. It's actually going to be a buried treasure first, into plentiful, always good to see, and then a jungle pyramid. So the Camo6 playing Monument before. Not going to see another Monument today, but pretty happy about the plentiful one. So what's up, Arrow? Here.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Sorry, we just went over, so just starting to watch him do the first seed.
All right. Pretty, pretty seems a pretty standard way to start. Buried treasure, very like common for many runners to be fond of, especially since it's so meta. A lot of
Yeah,
runners are
there's
just so specialized on it.
it's a little something special about this BT seed.
Ooh.
If you can spot the overworld map there, it's let's see who found this one. This was Leon, so I
Oh.
believe that is a four spawn chunk buried treasure. So there's all four of them. So that's fun.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So we'll see how many they choose to get. I mean, if one of them has like TNT food and plenty of iron, you just go with that. But like most likely, you'll probably just pick like two of the four. I would think would probably be fastest. So yeah, buried crafting table.
Yeah, I wonder how much incentive there even is to pick more than one. I mean,
Hmm.
depends on the loot, I guess, but like usually one is already enough, so you could just pick the best one. But it'll be interesting, especially if there's like TNT in multiple. Maybe they will grab multiple chests and try to make the most use out of that TNT.
Yep, yep. And rest of the nether is pretty simple. You do spawn pretty close to a bridge bastion. There's two fortresses. I think one of them is a bit more obvious, and there is a 2i down south as well. We'll see when they first start running, actually, because the wood situation also looks pretty tough in this one. It looks like the wood from the shipwreck is going to be potentially the only viable wood for the fastest route. So this one's it is
Hmm.
very treasured, but this one's a little trolly. Thanks to Leon, I appreciate this one. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. I mean, you want to let's see how much TNT is too much TNT.
Hmm.
Mm,
You could use Chew at a spawner. It's bridge, right?
yeah,
So that's one for the
yeah,
chalice.
yeah. It's
Um,
probably four is it's like the most you would need, I guess.
yeah, maybe you could like take one just to make sure you can hit the one cycle if you fail the beds. Yeah.
Yeah, I would think 14T would probably be very nice to have. I mean, even if I don't know, have you done like TNT on shipwrecks before?
Hmm. I don't
uh
I, I don't think I've seen anyone do TNT
I know
shipwrecks, but I
Molly
feel
G.
like
Molly G is a big proponent of TNT
oh,
shipwrecks. I've seen him do plenty. I've tried a
holy
couple
gee.
because I was inspired by Molly G. But I don't know exactly where to do it. But I think you just do it in the door. It's not mine. So
Maybe. Or
yeah.
maybe if you can craft a pressure plate, you put it a bit higher to get more wood. At least if it's a shipwreck with the entire mast on it, with all the logs, you can put it higher and get like probably at least 7 or 8 of those logs. But I'm not sure. It's just such a weird concept because trying to use TNT to grab wood underwater, it's kind of insane. Camo seems to be having trouble getting to like any good part of the stronghold. Kind of, kind of trying to figure out a good place to put the portal.
Yeah,
Not
it's
a real guarantee that he's going to be able to hit this portal room. And
yeah.
Darthlol, I
Hmm.
think, still scouting a way out of this fortress. This terrain, this entire nether seems quite hard to navigate. Just all buried or all lava lake.
Pretty tough one. It does look like.
Yeah.
I think the trades are pretty good. And if you're TNTing Chalice, which you probably should be on a seed with four buried treasures, the rates are pretty solid with 10 gold blocks. You still have like 6 gold blocks to just make a ton of stuff. I mean, you
Yeah.
could make a million gold picks and things. So it really is possible to just annihilate through this terrain and get somewhere pretty quick. Even if you don't hit the portal room, you can even
Yeah.
just dig down, gold shovel, gold pick. It's not that bad.
This is looking like it's probably gonna be a pretty fast seed then. I think, yeah, the bridge bastion is closed. Even if the terrain is closed, you can just make gold picks. And I don't remember what the pearl situation was, but if they can get you the second portal cords, which looked like they were through a lava lake, using those pearls, they could be out of the nether pretty fast.
It
The
does look
blaze
like
rates are
26
like
pearls.
eh. I think they were like
Yeah.
5 for 11, weren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty average.
So yeah, it's gonna depend quite a lot on spawner, especially with such buried terrain. It's kind of hard to get anything out of 5RD, I feel.
It does look like a negative negative stronghold, I think,
Hmm.
for Darthlol. Negative
That is
negative
a
is going to be
different spot, I
1.
think.
Hmm. Oh, that's yeah.
Oh,
If you can get in that 5-way, that is very clean. That's definitely the play.
yeah, and it's only one extra blaze. It's 12 for 6 rods, as opposed to
Yep.
only 11 for 5.
Mhm.
So even if it's not a Chuai, it could maybe still be faster if you can guarantee that he hits that 5-way. And yeah, darthlol already started running. Camo's still trying to figure out this nether terrain. And we're gonna see how many of the buried treasures is darthlol gonna go for.
Okay, here we go. Again, pretty
Alright.
low
First one
trees.
gets a little TNT.
Okay.
Going for another
Oh
one.
my god, that's a lot of stuff. I don't know exactly how much it
Gets
is,
an
but
iron
that's a lot of
sword.
stuff. Hmm, is
Yeah.
gonna swim to the trees. Okay. I mean, it doesn't
Oh, that's
look that
interesting.
far away, so I still think that's probably viable, but it did say in the notes like shipwreck is just gonna be the only viable one. So it is gonna
Hmm.
be a bit of a time loss to get there. Maybe there's a close lava pool though, and it's not too slow of an enter.
Yeah. Camo's first PT is the same one that darthlol first got, and that's the only
Oh.
one Camo's going for.
I mean 3 TNT.
Yeah.
6 fish,
I
maybe
mean,
9 iron. Yeah.
yeah, definitely enough. I think taking definitely a lot more of a minimalist approach to this overworld. We're gonna have to see if darthlol can get any advantage out of the extra stuff he got. But yeah, both of them are swimming to the trees, which I think might indicate that there is an easier nether enter close by.
Yeah, maybe they
We're gonna
just
see here.
didn't see much next to the shipwreck and didn't think it's pretty rare to TNT ship. So maybe they're thinking if I do ship, I have to mine by hand, which is just a waste. So, I mean, it does look like a ravine, not too far away. What was that going to be like 2
Yeah,
o
it's
five
low
enter or
true enter.
something? Yeah, so still pretty good. Oh,
Yeah, clean. Oh,
okay.
unfortunate. Has to complete one
Oh
of the
no.
obsidian blocks. Oh, having a little bit of trouble.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
not quite 205, but still fairly decent. And Camo is going oh, yeah, he
Hmm.
was going into that cave and then went into spectator. I think might have made an error on scouting.
Got a little
Oh.
bit either turned around or digging in the wrong spot or something. I don't know, but it's gonna be a little bit of a setback. Might just.
Yeah. Oh
Oh
my
my
god, Darflo.
god, dude!
Jesus,
No
okay.
way, bro.
Dies and
Oh
is back to scouting, making the most out of his
wow.
time, I feel.
There's so many hoglins. That is probably gonna
Yeah,
happen
got
more than
ganged up
once.
on.
Wow. Not this again. I mean, it's Crimson. There, it looks like the terrain is really bad everywhere. And it's SSV, so like it's only gonna spawn Crimson mobs like on that bastion. That makes me
Yeah.
want to actually like pre-craft gold armor and go a different route to make sure I don't die to Hoglins because I feel like that's gonna happen a lot, dude. That's crazy.
True. Well, darthlol has been looting 2 BT, so I think he does have enough gold to pre-craft gold armor if he wants. I think that second BT had a lot of gold in it, but Camo's not going to have that option, so we're going to see if Camo has to deal with this at all and how he chooses to do so if he gets as many mobs.
Yeah, what was it 4? So he's gonna get gold axe, gold shovel, which is normally really, really
Yeah.
good. You could TNT chalice and make the gold armor there. I just feel like TNT chalice in a heavily guarded like Crimson, where the only mobs can spawn on there, is just you're gonna have to pull some RNG because if the gold goes off in a bad spot, I mean that's pretty
Yeah.
okay. Camo, this is
Camo
kind of
has
a
a really
nice.
nice spot.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
actually pretty sick.
It's right next to the island. There is gravel right there underground. And all he has to dig one block. The ravine does most of the work for him.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 155 enter or something already on first
Yeah.
try. Pretty good. Let's see the spawn, same spawn. Honestly, just a pure time
Yeah.
save. Okay, here we go,
Maybe trying
Camo.
to approach the chalice from below might even be a better idea, honestly, than what darthlol was doing.
Is taking a good route over here. This looks pretty safe. Let's see. Are there any
Yeah.
hoglins? No, there's so many on the other side,
Oh
but
yeah.
none here. Let's see.
Yeah. Fortunately, his route means they don't really
Okay.
have the line of sight to get aggroed on him early. He is gonna have to find a way to deal with them
But he didn't
right now,
craft. He
though.
didn't craft armor.
Oh, oh wait, what?
Didn't he? He didn't craft.
He did not. He's not wearing armor right now. Oh, he's
Okay. I
taking a risky
mean,
route
oh,
there.
this guy.
There's a skeleton. Skeleton wants to
Yo,
barter
that's
too. Oh my god.
crazy.
All right.
Huh. Okay. I wonder.
Getting okay, getting a few piglins now.
You think
Well
that's
done.
intentional? Kind of looked intentional.
Yeah,
Is that a different route?
I've seen that route a few times before, but
Hmm.
not a whole lot. It is interesting though.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it was all intentional because he just went along the lava where piglins couldn't get around the outside. As long as it's exposed, you can always get here in time and just block yourself off, and then you don't have to craft gold armor. And you could just get gold armor from a chest over here. So it does seem like it slightly saves time, although it's a little bit unnecessary
Yeah.
risk. Okay,
Yeah,
darthlol.
especially if there's a piglin already there waiting for him once he jumps in. There was a pig when he reached the low hole, but it was like sort of off to the side and it didn't aggro on them on time. Meanwhile, Darflo taking also going around the outside to evade the Hoglins, but still entering through the back of the rampart. Ooh, doing this route messes it up a bit, places an extra gold block, but I really like this route.
I agree.
It's the high hole of auto funneler. Really cool to watch.
Yeah, I like it more and more. This one guy's gonna be a bit slower if you don't do that first, but not a huge time loss. So okay, Camo
Yeah.
is Camo already completely done? Yeah, Camo's pretty far and already
Yeah.
done.
This looks like a pretty fast bastion overall. I mean, the trades are all pretty good, even with very few gold blocks, so we're gonna see. Starflow is can't tell what he's
Nice.
doing. I think he's just looking for a good spot to pearl hang. Alright.
Wow, that was such a nice clean route from Camo there. That was like
Yeah.
after you play a seed a bunch of times and you kind of get the SSG mindset where you just know exactly where you're going. Camo just very smoothly first try dug straight into this fortress, had their route down at the spawner like 440. I really
Yeah.
oh
Oh
okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Easy. Oh,
Right. Scouts out the second spawner as well. Definitely quite helpful. I wonder if he's gonna try to TNT the spawner.
yeah, sure. Okay, that's
Yeah, it
one
looks like it. Just
TNT.
one.
Yeah, it's gonna go
Yeah,
bad.
used one on trees, one on the chalice, and only has one now, so that makes sense.
feel like that's pretty good. You get a 3 spawn there, you know that's always gonna happen. There's not that much fire, so if you can get the rest of this. Oh, another spawn right away. Okay, never mind. Spawns immediately.
I do wonder if he pearl hung anywhere, or is he planning to
Hmm.
just exit with gold picks again?
Don't remember seeing a pearl hang.
Yeah,
Darthlol.
pre-crafting for 0 already. Camo, very zero cycle minded player.
This one I do have is a hard 0. I forget
Hmm.
if we saw them check it out, but it means it's either buried or back or some
Yeah.
combination. So
I think Darflo did check it out, but I don't remember what it was. I think it was exposed at the very least. But the fact that Camo is pre-crafting, I feel does indicate that he's gonna at least try to go for it. And of course, Camo having mastered zero cycle as much as he has, maybe he has reason to be confident. Who knows?
I was like in ESI format, just going for a 1 cycle on the first completion if it's a hard one, and then you could just try super hard on the next ones. It's always
Yeah.
like when you have the confidence that you already have a completion, you play so much better. Like it's so stressful if
True.
you miss a completion first, and then you just always playing catch up. So it just helps you play faster after that. Is gonna
Yeah. Camo fails
miss.
to land in the portal room.
This is the
I
two
think
eye
will
actually. So
yeah. This is the same portal he got while scouting. He cannot find any way to land in the stronghold. I think it's because like there were relatively few caves and big rooms nearby.
mm,
And I think he just cannot land in the portal room based on the portal orientation. But yeah, digging down, not with a gold pick, which is interesting. I think he does have gold in his inventory still.
mhm. Yeah,
But
could
yeah,
have gold pick probably next run. So be pretty
I think
nice.
just didn't think to pre-craft that. But yeah, we're gonna see an attempt here.
Okay, let's see. Oh, maybe
Um,
it's just a tall one, and I just said hard because
oh,
it's tall.
it's front 103, and
Okay.
Camo is opting for a side setup. 95, very nice.
Golden apple. I saw the
The
golden
setup is
apple
very hard to
craft.
it's very hard to 5 bed, but I feel if you have a lot of explosives, it's not super hard. You just have to know when to time the bed so the dragon doesn't break them.
Oh
Like
man.
what happened just now.
I
Oh my
saw. I was
god,
like, that
Camo, no.
damage is really good, which
Yeah.
always makes me worried. Like, looking for the other bed.
And
Oh.
resets, yeah. Not enough explosives, and that's gonna be harsh. I think Darflo is not heading for a zero cycle. Yeah, doesn't even
Yeah.
have pearls? That's wow.
You do only get 19 pearls up until 8 gold blocks, and then you get 26 at 10. So if you're leaving
Hmm,
on 8, you'll get 5 beds and only 19 pearls. So you could throw
interesting.
8, I think. So kind of makes sense if you're out of pearls. I mean, I
Camel did
liked.
have 2 anchors, I noticed. Although I
Mhm.
don't think he was planning on using them even, because he didn't put them on the setup. But yeah, Darflo is just gonna be gunning for a regular 1 cycle here. And it probably will get him a completion, but I mean, if Camo can get in the end in a similar or faster pace than last time and just hit that 0 cycle, it's gonna be definitely a way faster time.
Why is camo mining logs by hand?
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh, well, not anymore, I guess.
That
I
moment when
mean,
you mine 2 logs and then look down at your TNT. Okay, gonna
oh
reset
my
that
god.
one. Plenty
All
of
right.
time.
Camo, I think, is having a bit of an unfortunate time. I had to reset 3 times already. Not a completion yet. And he still has a good chance if he can get in the end and do a 0 cycle, but you gotta start, at this point, you gotta start thinking about the mental, how that's affecting him, if he's gonna be able to play well. Because right now, Darflow is gonna get a completion, and it's gonna be sub 10.
Yeah, very
Very nice
nice.
1 cycle.
Darthlol going to be about 9:45 there. I think
Nice.
perfect. I think you got the route, some minor improvements, but you got exactly enough time for two more completions, and on one of those you can go for zero. So I just think the strategy of playing safe on the first seed is just really good, honestly.
Yeah. Camo using the TNT this time. In the meantime, Darflow, I think, has been. I've noticed him trying to 2RD for a dolphin. I don't know if that works in spawn chunks because all the chunks are loaded anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't
Nope.
think it does. I've actually always been curious if you load the world onto RT, if even if it's spawn chunks, is the render distance manipulation
Yeah,
still active? I don't think it is though.
I'm not sure. Anyway, Camo is going to be. Oh, I think Camo missed the exact position he was going for with that drip block, but is able to adapt pretty quickly. Going to be building his portal here and entering, I think, slightly slower than his last Nether enter, but still at a fairly decent pace. It's not going to be sub 2.
Yeah,
Um,
but 2 4, very good.
Darfellow's trying to climb this hill here, but I think I had a bit of trouble, missed a few jumps on the way.
Okay,
Yeah,
Kimo getting hit a bit. I think, yeah, here's the Hoglin situation. Still gonna TNT Chalice. Two Hoglins right there. Man, this is
oh
tough.
no.
And oh,
Oh,
that's
okay.
that's
One
okay.
gold block got stolen, but it's
Oh
fine.
my god, the
You don't
Hoglins.
need that many on this read.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this
gonna
is
be
a
going for
nice
the same route
intentional.
again.
Yeah,
Evading the
nice.
Hoglins, block clutch over lava, throws a
Okay.
gold through the pigs. Very well executed. He's definitely making it look really easy.
It's a nice situational route there. I mean, it looks great if you have
Yeah.
Hoglins on the bridge. You get out to the right super early, avoid the Hoglins, save some gold for trades. I don't know how I'm going to craft the armor. Get down here. It looks like you get down there faster. So, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, maybe. Darflol now entering the Nether, I think, also at a slightly slower pace than last time. But yeah, and I think, yeah, this is where the difference in Bash and Nav comes in. Darflol will just instantly heads to the bridge and then crosses it once he's up. But Camo just navigates on the bottom and then goes up towards the chalice. I mean, Darflol pre-crafted gold armor this time, so looks like he's fine. Not as many Hoglins either. And going to be digging through this wall to get to the spot.
Looks decent as well. I mean, when you look at them side by
Yeah.
side now, Camo's actually does look a bit faster.
Yeah.
Both pretty
I
similar.
think he
Camo's now
definitely.
four flat.
Yeah, and Darflol still starting his trades at low free, so I think Camo is probably playing this a little faster as of right now.
I hope has a few more gold picks. I think that was four. Camo made four there.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good on the
And I
first
think
two.
still should have a decent amount of wood to craft more if he needs to. Like if he doesn't land in the portal room again.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially
Yeah.
because he TNT'd the wood.
Looks good. Still has
Yeah.
enough. Gets a lot of spawns. Three spawns on this one. I think like two and then another three on the next spawner. And then still has a gold pick and a half to dig down in the portal room. I think that's the best.
Yeah. Darflol, I think waiting. Oh, now not waiting anymore, just pearl hanging. I mean, unhanging the pearl. And yeah, Camo at the other spawner. He's gonna set up a Blaze TNT again.
Okay, Darthol is pearl
Meanwhile,
hanging back towards the bastion, so that's what's going on. Darthol's kind of going up and avoiding terrain.
ooh,
Getting some glowstone too. Maybe zero prep?
oh, and
Little?
yeah, might need more explosives.
Double
Um,
pearl hang?
well, that was an interesting pearl hang. He threw that pearl, and I think he upped RD just enough to not. Oh, just enough to not load that other pearl he hung earlier. And now for
Oh,
bow clutch and digging down, it seems a lot more of like a roundabout route than what Camo took. Like, there's not as much digging through walls, but with the gold pick, it doesn't really matter that much.
yeah, I think
Oh,
I
and
kind of agree.
using axe and sword and offhand to combo the blazes. It's pretty interesting. It does save a slight
Nice.
bit of time.
It's pretty good. Getting a lot of strays here,
Yeah.
actually. Darthol is on great stray opportunity. Camo's out, but I'm very confused of Darthol. It looks like there's two pearl hangs right now, and I'm very confused which way is which. Maybe I'm crazy, but
Darflo is 5 parallel universes ahead of all of us.
don't know how there's two or what they could possibly accomplish. But okay,
Yeah. Darflo has more TNT than Camo by virtue of looting 2 BT, so he gets to double TNT this play spawner. I don't know if that makes a huge difference, especially in this run of how many strays he has. Actually, he's not even running towards the second spawner, he's just staying at this one. And then unpearl hanging.
okay, it just looks like one, I
Honestly, I
guess.
kinda like this play, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough to be faster than Camo. Although, again, Darflol has been hitting the portal room, and Camo has not, has been having to dig. And Camo's still only digging with an iron pickaxe and not a gold one.
Yeah,
And that's a lot of blocks.
that is tough. Definitely. Well, there's probably extra gold at the bastion somewhere, so
Uh,
probably there.
Camo
Okay.
gonna be entering in about a minute slower in IGT, but has 0 prepped, whereas Darflol I think does not. So we're gonna see, can he hit it?
Okay.
Another attempt at a side setup.
Because
95
Darth
again.
entered so early, both of these runs are actually going to finish around the same time if they hit the 0 and the 1 cycle.
Yeah.
Camo needs it for sure.
Camo on the first bed.
But the damage is way
Early
too
second bed
high. Look
needs
at
to.
that. The damage is huge.
I feel like that's too. Oh my god. Yeah, that's. He's been
Uh,
doing that too early. On the rotations where
oh
the dragon isn't
no.
right over the bed, he needs to wait more. He needs to deal more knockback.
The damage is
But I think
way too
he.
high on that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think he's been barely failing to do that, which is unfortunate. And yeah, this is crazy here for Camo because Darflo could get free completion, so it could just end up not mattering what time Camo gets, even if he hits the 0 cycle. And at this point, Camo knows he only has 1 completion. So is he gonna try to go for the 1 cycle? What is he gonna do?
Um, yeah, I think Camo is forced into zeroing at this point now because if your opponent gets 3 or more completions,
Yeah.
you automatically lose. That's already guaranteed. So your 1 completion needs to be the fastest. So it's it's just
And
got to be a
Darflo
0. Okay.
needs to just choke something either here on this next completion. Otherwise, Camo's not gonna have a chance.
Okay. There we
Another
go.
clean 1 cycle. Sub 9 here for Darflol.
Very consistent, improving little by little. He's got a
Yeah.
good strategy. I got to be honest. Sub 9 is very nice. A 0's still going to take it. Well, yeah, if he messes up. Darthol doesn't know it,
Yeah.
but he just needs a completion of sub 11 or better. That's it. All
Yeah.
he needs. Yeah, the I wonder like I almost wonder if I should have done a video on how nether exit portals work for scouted runs because like they're not intuitive and they're hard. They're hard to understand. And there are like like in SSG runs, people stand on like exact pixels. They crouch over here. They do this because like they're not super easy to hit. If you get the wrong, 50% of the time you get the wrong orientation, and then you got to do some crazy exact specifics in order to get it right. So most of the time,
Yeah.
just a cave or a big room is what you got to do for scouted. So I mean, the video wouldn't be long. It would just be like, guys, look for a cave, a 5-way, or a 4-way. End of video. If it doesn't work on your first attempt, just give up. That's pretty much my best advice. So it wouldn't be a long video, but
Yeah.
yeah, Camel's Portal is always going to put him up there because of its orientation. It's going vertical in the portal room instead of horizontal. So horizontal gives you like 3 different blocks where you can spawn, and so it snaps there pretty easily, even if you're standing off by a block. But vertical, you have to stand on like exact decimals, and even then, uh, it's still pretty tough to pull off. So in that case,
Yeah.
it's just give up. It's way too hard to be able to do that in a 40-minute time span. You'd have to have a macro that's checking portals constantly in order to do it well. So just cave, gold picks, that's the best you can do. Okay, much less hoglins. Kind of empty hoglin spot
Yeah.
here for camo, but still
Still going for the
oh
riskier route,
okay. It's definitely working.
but does still hit it. That's the stone axe and the 4 golden pickaxes. 5 now.
Yeah, that's that's good. Make it extra.
Yeah.
That's good. To still have how
Very,
much
very good heads up play. Has been having to dig to the portal room like 40 blocks
yeah.
with only an iron pickaxe. Definitely a lot of time saved to be found there.
I thought I only saw 17 planks though, because of the stick creation. So it's gonna be 6 bed, maybe 6 bed, 2 anchor or
Um,
something.
if he gets one more plank, yeah.
Yeah, you could get
With
a plank
17, he
here.
can only craft 5
Oh
though.
yeah.
And
17.
he
So yeah.
can he can use anchors, but on that setup, the 95 side setup, if he places an anchor on the bed spot and blows it up, it's gonna destroy the crystal, so he only gets to use one. Unless he places it on the side where the obsidian goes.
I mean, side setups are fairly rare for people to really know and practice that much, but if anyone's going to be
Yeah.
practicing an optimal side setup, including anchors, it's going to be camo. So I would
Yes.
think you could, honestly, probably optimal is just when you know you're on your last bed, trigger it pretty early, get high damage, and then the dragon's going to be lower and you'll have to lower the anchor spot in another position. And I can see that working really well. You got to practice it though.
Yeah. Anyway, Camo digging down to this fortress. Again on low 4, which is the same pace he's had both the other previous runs, has been very consistent. I guess you could say he's not found a lot of time saves since, but arguably that's because his route was already so optimal to begin with.
It really was. It really was super clean from the very first. So just the
Uh,
0. Oh, Darthol.
Oh my
Wow, that was
god, that is a
insane.
crazy pearl.
Dude, that was really punishing if Darthol actually didn't land wedged
Yeah,
in the
that was
block.
Camo's golden opportunity to be able to make it back if Darflol died there. But didn't quite happen. But yeah, Darflol again getting anchors. I I don't really know what for. He already has 5 beds and he's not going for 0 anyway, but he is going for that glowstone.
This could
Has gold
be
picks now too.
the thing we talked about earlier, that like a really sound strategy is just make sure you get the completions, and then on the last run you go crazy. I mean, he's got 2 in the bank.
That is true.
Keeps getting strays. Oh my god, the strays. So I
Yeah,
could be
some
going for
crazy
0.
stray RNG.
Can happen.
We're gonna see if he goes for it. That would definitely be very interesting to see. Camel, I think, already leaving at about high 5. Very funny sentence to say. Um, see, seems really that's weird. I think he's having some trouble finding a spot. Okay, digs up to the terrain. I think he was digging in some weird directions, and now to start crawling with the pearl. But now he's on his way.
Yeah, there is a different choice of stronghold locations, and it does look like darthlol is going to unhang a pearl and be much faster. So it's
Yeah,
possible darthlol's choice of stronghold was just way better. I mean, it is, I think, a 0 or 1 eye for darthlol. So the 0 cycle's tougher, and camo has a
yeah. I
2
think
eye.
on account of the terrain Camel takes to get here, and especially the fact that he has to dig down to the border room, I think Darflo was entering the end faster. But without Zero, wasn't really having the potential to get that many faster completions in Camo, or what Camo would have gotten at least if he hit the Zero.
Camo
But
has a
yeah,
tiny bit of gold pick remaining, but that was it. So still has to go another 20 or so
yeah.
blocks with an iron pick still.
Ends up not being enough. I think got a little bit confused while trying to exit the fortress. Maybe wasted a bit too much of the pickaxe durability. And yeah, one last zero attempt here for Camo.
5 bed. Oh my god.
At least
5
that's what
bed,
it's
one
looking like. Ooh,
anchor.
oh my god.
Uh,
Doesn't have the
Five
beds in the
bed, one
hotbar,
anchor
actually. Maybe.
side setup.
Ooh, it's
Uh,
possible.
how many times do you hit that in practice though? The
Yeah,
last,
good
that's why he's
question,
going
though.
so aggressive with beds because he's got like none. He's got to hit max damage on every single one. Okay, good damage on that.
Good damage, but he
It's
has to know to time it. I think times it a bit better. I don't think it's going to break this time.
oh,
And now I think
5
he's
bed,
going to be
one
able to
anchor.
get it. Just an
Oh,
anchor.
okay,
And he
okay,
gets it. Okay.
okay. That's good,
Okay.
but
But it's still not over. Darflol
like,
needs to choke this if Camo wants to win the seed. And still,
okay.
only a low weight here for
Yeah,
Camo.
it is barely gonna do it because Darthol's choice of
Yeah.
Stronghold
Oh.
was just really good. It is gonna come in an 824. He didn't throw. That was it.
Yep. But now, all Darflol has to do is hit this one cycle.
We have had there was only a single what we call a consistency win in ESI2, which is when you get enough completions to outright win the seed, regardless of time. So far in ESI3, it's happened 3 times. This could be the fourth. It's kind of crazy how much it's happening now, but
Yeah.
this could be it.
I think a lot more runners are now trying to get an edge by going for more inconsistent strats. Like I think after ESI2, we've learned how important zero is to be
Sure.
able to win, especially against some of the better players. So I think that might be part of it. We've seen a lot of people try to go for really hard zeros just to get an edge over their opponent, try to squeak out a really fast run.
Okay, here we
But
go.
on the hard
Camo in the
seeds,
chat. Camo praying that
yeah.
Darthol doesn't hit this one. It looks pretty good so far.
And
Okay.
yeah, off a consistency win, Darflol is going to win
Wow.
the seed.
Wow. 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 Our
Very
fourth
unfortunate for
consistency
Camo.
win. Well done, Camo, for hitting the 6 explosive side setup at the end. That was insane. I didn't see your explosive count for all of them. Did you actually have only 6 explosives every attempt? Because that makes a lot of sense where you're trying the super risky beds, and that is not super easy to hit, even in practice. So yeah, you did. Okay, so that makes
Yeah.
all the sense now. So well done for hitting it. But yeah, it's uh, consistency is gonna win again. Another day. Consistency wins. Wow.
Yep. They don't call him the Camo6 explosive for nothing.
The camo6 explosive. There you go. Coming back to bite him a bit. That one of those is super close. If you just hit one more zero, or even if you went for one cycle, I know it's lame, and everyone expects you to hit every single zero. But if one of those was a one cycle, that wouldn't have been it. So close. Yeah, that is going to be it for seed number 1. That was Buried Treasure. We are going to be back in 4 minutes for a plentiful seed. It's plentiful time. I'm
Ooh,
excited for that one. All right.
very hype.
We'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Bye. right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to seed number two, the Camo 6 versus darthlol. A pretty close seed on the first one. If Camo just decided to go for a one cycle, play it safe. He probably would have won, but that's not his style. He's always going to go for the zero, as a lot of runners nowadays. So here we go.
Yeah.
We're getting into seed two, and
Um,
darthlol.
Darthlol seems a little
uh,
preoccupied, but he's gonna realize eventually.
Yeah, there we go. He's like, oh, I'm late. Okay, here we go. That's all I screwed it up. Um,
Oh
this
no, those 20 seconds.
so this is a plentiful seed. However, it's not quite as plentiful as some of the other seeds we have seen before. It is going to be a village, desert, pyramid, ruin portal. I believe it's only those three. Um,
Hmm.
So, our first initial seeds that seed finders found started a year and a half ago, believe it or not. We started seed finding a
Wow.
year and a half ago, and we didn't quite know exactly which seed types we wanted and which we didn't. So we figured it out. But not all seed types cleanly go into different categories. So this one does have three structures. It's kind of weird. It's kind of quirky. It's kind of fun. So I felt like it fit plentiful the best. Um, Very strange. It's
Yeah.
four Iron Desert Temple. Very strange ruined portal inside the Desert Temple, and then a village within
Darflo
the
find
village.
Darflo also found an is this a different rune portal as well?
I
Or
think
is it
it's
the same one?
yeah, it's
No,
the
it's the
one
same
that's
one.
inside the pyramid. Yeah,
That's a weird rune portal. It has
yeah.
lava in it, so potential enter maybe. Yeah. Housing with all the obsidian in that chest.
Hmm.
Jesus. So not gonna have to worry too much about obsidian from trades. Um, village looks pretty fairly standard. No blacksmith, it looks like. Mostly only gonna be useful for the golem. Maybe a few beds if the string is low. And yeah, Camo, I think, already trying to
Hmm.
hit the portal room.
Oh, he gets another
Lands
wrong
from below.
orientation. Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting.
Maybe could
Going.
try to. Yeah, he's gonna keep trying to hit it, but he's gonna keep getting different
Mm,
portal orientations.
yeah, it's a fake one. That's not
So
where
it's
it's gonna
not
be.
gonna apply. I
Yeah.
mean, if he makes a third portal in that position in the run, it's gonna hit the portal room, but his second portal is not.
Sure, I guess if you use so much Avi that that would be so funny. Halfway to the fortress, you make a portal, exit to the overworld, come back, and then you go to the fortress and exit, and your portal's a different orientation. That would be insane tech. That would be
True.
funny, man. I almost wish we see that. So Camo is at a negative positive kind of stronghold, so I'm curious here. There's it is a little
Neg
plentiful in the
pause.
nether. There's some stuff.
Wait, neg pause. That's the only stronghold for which he doesn't need. I mean, for which he needs a sixth fraud.
It's
There's a 2-eye and a
true.
3-eye.
I think the negative bastion has to be the housing. That one looks just by far the best, and so fortress does look way better in the bottom left. But you do need three
Yeah,
more blazes. So yeah, maybe he's trying to see if he can prolong to a different one. That's probably why.
yeah. We did see Darflol do something similar in the first seed, pro hanging to a completely different part of the nether just to get a better stronghold. Um, not a lot of string, even
Hmm.
from 10 gold blocks, you only get
Yeah.
34 string, so you can try to supplement it with anchors, but I feel like both runners are probably gonna try to get a few beds in the village.
Yeah, the seed actually has a ton of options for that because there could be extra string in the desert pyramid. There could be extra string from chests in the housing because there's a lot of chests, and there's a potential for two more backup blocks in housing, and there's village beds. So there's a
Yeah.
million different options for beds. So I'm sure they'll
Hmm.
come up with a solution, but there's like a lot of math they're gonna have to do. So yeah.
Yeah. Gallo, I think this looks like the terrain between the Bastion and the fortress. I think trying to figure out the best way to get there.
And there's one. That one's
There's a
pretty open, I
pretty
think.
open with a few islands amidst the lava ocean, which you can maybe pearl through. But yeah, pretty
Hmm.
short scouting session. Camel's already gonna go.
Yeah, go with 5 minutes on a plentiful seed, and there's a few other issues too to take care of, with the stronghold choice, the portal choice, and the beds choice. So I would expect a
Yeah,
little
I
bit
wonder
longer
if
scouting
he
to be nice.
I don't know if he checked the end, did he?
Yeah, he. Actually, I don't know. I thought he did
Yeah.
because he was in stronghold at like 2 minutes. So I was thinking he would do it there, but now I don't. I don't remember. I
Yeah,
do
maybe.
have it. What is it? Well, I have easy zero written down, so that's got to be
Oh,
open end single
okay.
tower. So
Camo gets a little bit of string. I think that's enough for one bed in the temple, so it is gonna help out a bit. But we're gonna see here. Might just grab beds from the village as well. Oh, blowing up the house, 114 style.
nice.
Gets the bed and the wood to make the crafting a little faster. Gonna be making us tools now. And probably gonna be killing the golem, yeah.
Oh, I want to make an
Oh
iron.
yeah, better not. You don't have a lot of
Okay,
iron.
it is a 4 iron golden
Um
drop. So yeah.
Darthlol is
Oh,
in a
you guys can
stronghold.
follow.
Is that the one eye stronghold? That's interesting. So I think both Camo and Darthlol scouted the one eye instead of trying to go for either of the other ones. And Darthlol found a spot that's a little bit higher up, only has to dig very little to get to the portal room, which might be advantageous.
Okay, Camo is
Camo,
gonna go for this. Mine the chest first. Has gold armor. Oh, use the.
TNT to expose the lava.
Okay, okay, pretty cool. All right.
Interesting. He's gonna build the portal off to the side here, which is a little bit of a slow setup, but it's kind of hard to figure out what exactly to do here with such a scuffed rune portal.
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good idea.
But
Yeah.
regardless, gets it
Oh,
fairly quickly.
there's 2 gold blocks there, and maybe some gold in the room
Ooh,
portal and the temple. So you could actually trade like 14, 15 gold blocks on this seed if you get a lot of pigs in housing and just get probably way more string. So there's an option if they want to wait
yeah.
for it. That'd be interesting.
Camo does already have one bed from the village and a little bit of string from the temple, and is gonna get 34 string from trades, like at least. So he has to wonder if he even needs that many more oh my
Oh my god, he touched tippy toe with the
that,
lava. That's so
that
lame.
was so clutch for such a short amount of
Oh,
time, and then he just barely
dude.
stepped on it. He blipped down and he instantly made it back up onto the block, but at that point it's too late.
Man, I can't believe that. Okay, Darthol is gonna do a similar approach here, looking to blow up a house, get a bed, and then we'll see what the Nether Enter looks like. That is tragic. That is so tragic. Yeah, it would have been. I mean, it would have been tough to recover from that one. Camo would have had to build all the way up, still dealt with the Hoglin, spent a bunch more time eating food. So at this point, if there's 31 minutes left, um, not a terrible thing that he was lit on fire and has to restart. I guess you're gonna get a faster
Yeah.
run probably, so not the worst. Okay, Darthol. Yeah, I saw surface lava pool.
Oh,
I think
interesting.
that's gonna be it. Yeah.
It's a little bit far off, but it's gonna be way faster to build the actual portal. Doesn't have to use a scuffed setup like Camo.
Yes, it is Mikhail Tall, I believe, is his name, the chess player
Yep.
on Camo's screen. Legendary innovative
Legendary.
chess player. Hmm.
I remember seeing that overlay on Ninja Brain stream like in 2021. Very iconic.
Was it that long ago?
Time flies.
Wow, we've been playing Minecraft for too long. You ever think that? You ever think we should stop be playing Minecraft? Why is he there?
Yeah, let's just stop.
He's watching over. He's
No
watching
more
over us.
ESI.
Yeah. Yes, I.
ESI ends because, it's been too much Minecraft.
Unless you guys donate $10,000 to see SI4, it's not gonna happen. So that'll be it.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna happen. Too much Minecraft, guys. We gotta move on with our lives. Let's play like Among Us. Is that a good one? What should we play?
Oh my god. Among Us Invitational 4. Let's go.
Yes, yes. Oh,
Oh,
I thought
barely too late on that block.
Darthlol
Piglin's phase
was
through it.
thought he was doing good in the Bastion, but I guess not. Um,
Camo mined the gold
mhm.
block and it just disappeared. I think a sand block fell on top of it and he just didn't pick it up somehow.
Okay, well, both runners running into a few issues at the Bastion here,
Yeah.
but Kimo does have gold armor, so just needs to avoid Hoglins.
Right. Camo back
Okay.
at the Bastion. Gonna try to build a floor here, deal with the lava floor housing.
God, that is a lot. There's a lot of lava.
Yeah,
Saw some string in that chest too, so that will help,
that's
but
nice.
very nice.
Blocks off the room down there so piglins can't pathfind to it. Doesn't lose any piglins to that.
Okay.
So yeah, very nice. Yeah, it's gonna be doing a pretty standard housing hole here. Gonna be able to trade with a lot of piglins. And we're gonna see how many blocks he goes for here. I don't. Oh my god! Pick those up. Pick those up.
Oh my god.
Okay, he lost. I think he lost 2 gold blocks to that, but
Really? Oh
I'm not sure.
no.
I couldn't quite see the number, but it looked like it was 5 before, and now it's 3.
Oh, you know what
Um.
else Kimo's doing? He is not TNTing hay bales. I wonder if neither of them are TNTing hay bales. I see carrots. Yeah, it's going to be a golden
Ooh,
carrot craft. Are there any hay bales in this village?
that's interesting. There might be, although maybe Camel's just opting for the golden carrots.
I mean, they are way better. I was just assuming it would be TNT on hay because it's so fast, but I don't see either of them getting it. Maybe there just isn't any. And I just
Yeah, it did
didn't
look like a
see them.
pretty small village. I think there were a lot of farms, so the only hay might have been in the form of wheat, like planted on those farms. So I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I think it's just going to
Camo
be solo
out of the
carrots.
bastion. Very nice pearl onto the blaze spawner. And yeah, grabs a rod and is running off, presumably to the other spawner.
It's going to be around 5 minutes. There is it is warped forest actually. You could pretty easily imagine
Yeah,
doing like low RD here.
I don't think he's lowering his RD, which is interesting. I mean, there are strongholds that have more eyes and are far away from the fortress. You could just pearl hang and go down to 5, unload the pearl while spawning strays. I don't know. But either way, Camo TNT's the spawner. It is going to be pretty fast either way. There's 2 skeletons down there for him. Um,
Hmm.
gonna be funny to deal with. Let's hope that a rod doesn't drop. Ooh, barely picks that up. And yeah, in the meantime, darthlol getting to the bastion from a different angle. Gonna be doing top down again, but oh my god, having some issues. Oh my god. That's a lot of
Hmm.
piglins. He punched one of the pigs that was on him, so he aggroed a lot of piglins early. Yeah,
He's just
very
doing.
unfortunate here.
Is it just top down or was that?
He was doing top down. He came from
Yeah,
the top. I don't think he looted any of the chests up top though.
maybe considering manhunt now. I mean, it's there's a lot of lava
Yeah.
that Camo had to deal with, but it seems like Camo still got to 5 minutes with plenty of stuff. So maybe like manhunt is usually that's not the safer play. Like manhunt with lava, usually like top down is very much safer. So
Yeah. Camel's still waiting on these blazes here. Had to wait quite a while for that last rod, so does unhang a pearl, but I think it was pretty close to the fortress anyway. And yeah, is already at the chords. Definitely a pretty fast nether exit, all things considered. So
is
maybe
it?
doesn't really lose time
Ooh, at
to going for the Y.
Y66, still hits a cave at Y30, but this is exactly
Yep.
where he was before. So should know.
Yeah, this is the same cave he was at. He has to dig up and go a little bit to the side.
Yeah, I
But
think it's
I
right
think he's
here.
opting to nav that through the stronghold.
Hmm.
Oh no, now he's digging up. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to dig up that much. It's only a few blocks. So yeah, entering the end, has beds pre-crafted, gonna go for that zero, and it is an easy zero. It's front, I think either small or tall cage, I can't quite tell, but yeah, very run-of-the-mill zero here.
Camo was talking about his legendary 4 bed zeros before the match. Please just hit this one though. Please. If it's a
Oh
5 bed,
my
I'll
god.
be impressed. I'll be very impressed.
Ooh.
5 plus 1. 5 plus 1.
Aster plus one, but it's fine.
Nice, nice, nice.
Hits the
Okay.
zero, and that's all that matters. A nice sub 9, like 840-ish for the books. Gonna be starting at this out pretty well. And darthlol is now the one who's having trouble getting a completion. Almost 20 minutes have passed and still nothing. Just at the start of another seed.
Yeah, I think last time Camo failing to 6 bed zeros was a little more understandable of a very risky play, but I'm confused how Darthol is not getting these Bastion runs set. I mean, there's even gold armor from
Yeah.
the Roop. Well, unless yeah, does he have golden armor? I think he
Yeah.
has golden armor.
He's not he's not heading to the rune portal, I think, at all. Doesn't even bother to like break the chest once he's in the desert temple. I think he's just
Oh
full
yeah.
gunning for this lava pool.
Okay, so it is no gold armor, so that's a
Yeah.
little
Could
yeah, I guess
maybe
I could
still
see.
like approach the Bastion from a little bit higher and grab one of the chests in order to loot gold and armor from it. Like just to be safe. We're gonna see what he goes for. Gets a has a
Wait.
little bit of trouble with the boat there, but clutches again.
Okay. Pretty good at that. All right.
Yeah.
Pretty low now though. Maybe still going for
Yeah, he has
top.
some terrain that he climbs up to get to the sort of the mid section of the bastion.
Oh,
Yeah, he goes up here.
oh,
Ooh.
yay,
Getting ganged up
no,
on a
no,
lot though. Oh
no.
my god. Fails that
Ah,
speed bridge and dies to the Hogland. This is
no.
very tragic.
Hmm.
Darflol, 20 minutes in, still hasn't even been able to start a trade yet. But still, we're gonna have to see here if his route can turn out to be faster than Camo's. He is still only one completion behind. So if he can stay on pace with Camo, ooh, Camo lost his water. I think he ghost bucketed.
Ooh, yeah, on the farm. I don't
So
know
yeah,
why I always ghost bucket from the farms. Does that happen to anyone else? I feel like it's so
I
common, and I don't know why. Um,
don't,
is it? Yeah, I
I
don't know.
don't
I
really
think
know. Maybe it's just the way like
plant hitbox. Yeah, Danny's saying. Yeah, maybe because
Oh, yeah, that might be it.
in a lake you kind of just like there's more water around. So if you're too quick, maybe you accidentally hit another water, or the dirt blocks are just a normal surface, and the crops are just slightly elevated. So maybe that's why. But yeah, I like Ghost Bucket almost always on the stupid farms.
Camo figures out a slightly better setup here. Actually, I think
It's
that he was already using it, and I just didn't notice before. But yeah, has a better setup.
mhm. Yeah, it's a 3-minute enter with gold armor, with carrots for gold
Yeah,
carrots later, with an extra
same
gold,
spawn as
two
Camo
gold
too. I
blocks,
mean, Darthlol.
two. Yeah, I feel like Camo's enter is has way more things, is safer, and is even faster. So Camo just
Yeah,
getting out of this overworld way better off.
Darthlol on a weird position here with the golem. I mean, it works. Still able to crit it out. Manages his inventory in the
Oh,
meantime. Oh, there's a creeper there.
Camo is being chased here. Pig did see him open a chest. Uh, okay.
Ooh,
The recovery.
okay. Still playing this quite nicely. Definitely has the benefit of this fairly safe passageway in the manhunt route. He has the
Yeah.
gold armor, so he doesn't have to worry too much about piglins in the chest room aggroing at him and preventing him from getting to the gold. So he just has to run.
Yeah, it does look like Darth
Yeah,
is going to be pretty close to a 3-minute enter here, even with running to this lava pool. So I think it's pretty comparable. It's really just if you're looting that extra gold at the root portal or not,
yeah.
like Camo is.
Oh,
So,
messes up the water. Gonna have
okay.
to place it again. Offhand bucket for a lava pool portal is not something I usually see, honestly. I usually see that a lot for underwater portals, but not this. Very interesting though. Still quite fast. That's a nice enter from Darthlol, not as much stuff, and we're gonna have to see how safe he plays it and if he can avoid damage.
Yeah, no gold armor. Honestly, I make the decision if I want to go for the extra gold armor if it's Crimson. That's that's my deciding. If I'm like, if I have to run in Crimson to a Bastion, all I want to deal with is Hoglins. Like, I don't want to deal with Piglins, so I usually take the extra few seconds to get gold armor. It's just nice. He's gonna, yeah, he has a pig here, but it's pretty high
Oh,
up. With no gold armor, he just gets destroyed right here.
yeah. Luckily,
Um,
not as many piglins waiting for him down here, so doesn't get camped. And finally is able to mine a gold block and gonna be doing his trades now. Meanwhile, Camo in the fortress, got a blaze heading to the second spawner. 5 RDing, but nothing's coming up. Oh, one stray blaze actually. Oh, a
oh,
lot actually.
they're starting to show
Okay,
up.
this is quite clutch.
Oh my. Okay.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
very helpful, especially
Mhm.
since 6 rods requires 14 blazes. So definitely going to be quite the time save here on Camel's end. Oh,
A lot of really annoying withers, and I guess it is an elevated fortress, so like it's harder to knock those withers off because there's so much terrain they can use.
dealing them very well though. Yeah, getting fireballed from all sorts of directions, still has plenty of stray blazes to go for. But also has to deal with the weather skeletons on the way. 4 rods. Darflo, picking up the trades from outside the hole.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think
Darth Maul
Camo
does have the
just needs a
carrots.
couple more blazes here.
There's
Gets the 5th.
5. Camus doing
And
the
yeah, Pearl
zero.
hangs.
0. 1. 1, I think.
And I think this is interestingly enough not super good pace compared to the to his last run. I think it still could sub 841, but it's not a huge improvement, even with all those strays and a lot of time he saves by getting them. I think he was just a little slower to the fortress this time around,
Yeah, it could be.
but
Did have a
still
pretty quick
probably going to be
spawn.
able to get a sub 9. Wither skeleton right there. Oh, building his portal higher up, and also to avoid that wither skeleton, but also to maybe try to hit a better spot since he was under the portal room. No, hits the same
Still
spot
hits it.
again.
Yeah,
So yeah.
still gets it. But yeah, you go right
But
here, dig
now
up.
knows where to dig up. It's only a
Good.
few blocks. And he's already there. So yeah, not going to be as fast as his first run, but still going to be a very respectable completion. Might not even be sub 8 with how he didn't have things pre-crafted already. I mean, sub 9, I mean.
Yeah, I wonder where the bigger slowdown came from. I mean, I saw maybe a little bit of slowdown. There were a lot of withers, but still feel like, yeah, he's going to
Yeah.
start zeroing at about 840, which was his last completion. So, okay, still very good.
Oop. This is that block he tried to place, but has quite a lot of time. Did not actually have that much time. He took a little while to get here, but still gets there in time. Definitely a lot better damage this time. I think he's gonna be able to
Oof.
5-bed.
Nice.
That's nice. Meanwhile, darthlol is on slower pace than Camo, I feel. He's in the fortress here with not a lot of rods, I think, on 730. Burrow hanging, get some strays though.
Oh
Oh my
no,
god.
no, 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 no.
Fall damage plus the wither hit plus the debuff.
No
Has the
fire
golden
res
carrots,
either.
but ran out of fire res?
Oh,
Or did he just not pick it up? Oh,
yeah, it
okay.
just ran out.
Has
Yeah.
fire res now. Able to survive. Golden carrots coming in clutch here. But yeah, loses a bit of time. And at this point, um, definitely not going to be able to beat Camo on this completion. And it's going to be a bit rough. He only has one more after this. So he has to hit some nasty time save here in order to beat Camo
Oh,
on the seed. Oh my god.
that
Unhanging the pearl
was
on 3.5 hearts.
uh yes, that was an unintentional one. I think he had one more swing for this blaze. Yeah, if
Yeah.
that pearl was an
Did he pick
accident
up?
unhang, yeah, I think he got it
Did he
now.
pick up that
So close.
rod?
I think so.
That looked a bit weird. But yeah, different spot here, which is interesting.
Going
It's
very
right next to
low.
the fortress, so I think it is the same stronghold, but very very clean portal build there. Very nice to see.
Oh,
And
Kimmo.
lands
Oh,
in a camo.
yeah,
And yeah,
Kimmo
look
did
at this.
timing.
Darthlol built his portal like lower down than Camo does, and ended up higher up, closer to the portal room. And this is the same stronghold,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Just varies his horizontal position a bit and gets a better spot. Just some very nice play. And yeah, we're gonna see Darthlol heading for his 0, trying to get his first completion.
Okay, plenty of
Very clean
time.
setup.
Golden carrot. It does have two yellow beds also, I noticed.
Yeah. A lot of beds overall, so can afford to play it safe here. Not dealing a whole lot of damage with these beds, but should largely be fine. And
Yeah.
barely doesn't hit the 6 bed. I think that's 7. But yeah. Not sub 10. And obviously not sub 9 either, which is quite far behind what he needs to get to be able to beat Camo here. And
Yep. Let's see.
yeah, he simply needs a faster completion. Meanwhile, Camo had to restart, but is back in it, killing the golem. And is looking to maybe add some extra time save to that A41. We're gonna see how it goes here for him.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much extra time to be saved. I guess maybe 10, 20 seconds here and there, I feel, but I feel
Yeah.
like Camo's art is pretty solid. I like this rune portal grab with the gold blocks. I like the gold armor. The portal build here is awkward. I'm sure there's some like optimization you could do at some point, but I mean for now it's good enough. Oh, it does use the fire charge as well. But this is yeah, I mean he's using the extra obsidian here.
Plays it in a bit of a weird spot. Should have placed the one block to the right. I mean the water. Oh,
Okay.
gets it. Okay. Nice. And now able to enter another on quite good pace. It's gonna be like 238,
Yeah.
which I think is
Pretty good.
faster than what darthlol was getting earlier.
Yeah, I think
Although
a
we're
bit
gonna have to see if
faster.
he gets any faster. Has a creeper behind him, but luckily he manages to escape it. Now killing the golem. Okay. Camo, I think, is insistent on this bottom manhunt route, even though it takes a lot of time to set up.
Ooh,
It
doesn't have a
has
lava
been
bucket
going fairly well for
either.
him. Oh my
Oh,
god, that is risky. He jumps down there. Full faith that he's gonna hit the ground and take knockback from the fall damage before the Hoglin hits him. And it works. Risky,
Camo,
but it
you
works.
have
Crafts a chest.
Camo, you have 2 gold blocks for the rune portal, brother. You can just buy the gold
That
blocks,
is
bro. That's
crazy.
so funny. Does have
That's
plenty
like
of wood from
that's
the
like
houses.
-2 beds too. He wastes 8 planks on that.
Oh, the small hoglin. I'm
Ooh.
sure he's got a tons of wood
He's
from the TNT on the house, I would assume, but
yeah.
still. Cool. But he doesn't
Being
need to
invaded
pick it
here
up.
by a small child. And yeah, darthlol enters a few seconds behind, I think. Does I think maybe save a little bit of time with the top-down manhunt, at least whenever he's able to execute it. But I'm not sure actually. We're gonna see here because darthlol definitely has been losing some time to camo, and it's kind of up in the air what exactly that is because he gets to the bastion pretty fast and initiates this top down pretty quickly, breaks the gold block here. The gilded
Okay.
blocks, I mean.
That's good. Does have time actually this time to mine down that second rampart to get a few more pigs. That's something they didn't really have time for before because he punched a pig and the whole bastion was there. But now he's potentially got some more pigs. Is doing all the reserve blocks as well, which I don't know if those are necessary to be honest. But a lot of
Camo
gold.
out of the fortress, I mean, out of the bastion and heading to the fortress at about 520-ish. Fortress is right here, so it's pretty easy to get to.
Oh,
And yeah, gets to the blaze spawner.
okay.
We're gonna see if he 5 RDs again. He does. Definitely looking to get the benefit of all those strays again. And oh my god, that's a lot of wither skeletons. Gets a stray though, and is able
Okay.
to dodge the skeletons. So yeah. I think definitely not as fortunate of a 5 RD as he got last time, but still definitely nice to be able to save on that one blaze.
Yeah, it has a few, and I guess oh yeah, it actually has 2 right here. I guess the nice thing about these is
Oh,
you can maybe
yeah.
keep the spawner loaded as you're getting these 2 strays. It's
Yeah, this
so
is very
many
good then.
withers,
Oh
bro.
my
There's
god.
so many. Oh my god.
Ammo has been
Okay.
dealing with these withers very well though. I don't think he's gotten hit a single time that I was paying attention to at least. And yeah, darthlol gonna be now leaving the Bastion as well, just about 5 seconds faster than Camo, really. So I think maybe might have saved a tiny bit of time with that top-down manhunt, but it's really gonna depend on this fortress, I feel.
Okay. Oh man, Camo's just getting so many strays and all the weirdest like single strays in the weirdest spots. Oh,
Oh my god,
it's
okay.
hit. It's fine. Has like
Yeah.
so much golden carrots. He's still good.
Uh,
Um, Darthwall on a battlefield
More
here.
spawns here. Oh my god.
Holy.
Didn't even reduce his render distance and getting a lot of mobs.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be running away, leaving that stray alone. Or not. Oh, he's going... No, he is leaving it alone, okay. Now lowering his render distance, I think. Um,
Where's Camo going?
I think... Is Camo already out?
I think so, but there's like a weird
Wow.
pearl in like a different direction. I'm not really sure what's happening, but Camo's here.
Yeah.
That
And
doesn't.
it's still 740-ish. I don't think he's gonna be able to beat his own time, but still gonna be a respectable time. And pausing here. Is this a different cave? Oh, he lands. Yeah, he lands in the spot that
Hmm.
Darthlol was landing at.
See. Yeah,
That is good to
it's.
save some time, but yeah,
I think, unfortunately, I mean, maybe fortunate for Camo. I don't think it really matters his completion here. So he's stressing over this, but it is going
yeah,
to be slower. And if Darthol gets another completion, it's all going to come down to fastest pace anyway. So it really is all on Darthol. At 7:10,
yeah.
if Darthol.
Darthlol quickly running out of time though. Gonna be hard to see. Maybe if this blaze drops and he heads to the portal right now, which appears to be what he's doing, has a little bit of time, but he's not is gonna be need to be very fast about this. And I don't know if he's actually having that level of priority in the speed right now, because obviously he doesn't know that 841 is the time to beat.
Okay, Camo doing a little risky jump
Oh,
off there, but does
I
get
don't
it.
think that's gonna be
Darthol in a
lands in an
completely different spot now.
unfamiliar,
Oh
yeah,
god.
unfamiliar part of the stronghold, and it's coming up on 8 minutes now. I don't think it's gonna be fast enough, even if he entered
Yeah.
the end now. So yeah, I don't think there's any way. I think we're gonna have to go to a seed free to decide this. But at the very least, we get to watch Darflo do the zero cycle.
Okay.
All
Um,
right. Pearl takes a bit to land. Oh, has the eyes in the offhand still, pillaring up with obsidian. Very interesting setup. But yeah, it's the first bed. Oh, dragon
okay.
very low, but hits out the 5 bed. A very clean zero, and definitely a very respectable finish. But unfortunately, just not going to be able to beat Camo this time.
It's pretty good. It's gonna be a 903. So honestly, that's he coming down to less than 20 seconds of difference. I mean, I think I think the overworlds might have been about it. I really like Camo's overworld. Getting the extra gold from the rune portal kind of accelerated things. The gold armor. I think the manhunt was a bit faster as well. I think the rest of
Yeah,
it was pretty similar. So really, that 20 seconds um, actually made a big deal in the end. And I like Camo's route. I think it just out routed. So
yeah. So yeah, Camo, after losing the first seed, does manage to bring it back to a tie. And we're going to see here. One of these runners is going to have to go home after this match. And the
that
other
is
moves
true.
on.
That is true. We are one seed away from one runner being eliminated. Oh yeah, let me update it. It is 1-1. And yeah, the last seed. I don't think these players wanted their decider seed to be a jungle pyramid, but you know what? That's where we are. It's gonna be a jungle
Well,
pyramid final seed. Who doesn't love it? Yeah, we will see you
well,
guys in
Camo
about.
did pick it, so
That's true. That's true. Camo did pick it, but as we've seen for Monument and Jungle Pyramid seeds before, it's not always the person who picks it that wins, weirdly. So
yeah.
we will see. All right. We will see you guys in 4 minutes for the final seed of this match. See you then.
All right.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to seed number 3. It's been a pretty exciting match. I think darthlol just playing really safe and consistent very well in seed 1, earning that victory. The camo6 on the last one, having a better overworld route, I think, with that awkward ruin portal, deserving that one. So it's anyone's game. It is a jungle pyramid seed. And before we get into it, we'll do a little reminder. We haven't done it in a while. The prize pool for this tournament is totally made up from your guys' donations. We don't have anyone that's giving us money for this, so whatever the runners receive at the end is from your guys' generosity. So thank you guys again. We have some donation goals, some exorbitantly expensive ones that you guys will not achieve. So there will not be an Antoine solo ESI4. I would feel bad for him. So please
Surely.
don't donate that much money to us. But a couple thousand would make the runners really happy. And we did put a lot of work into it. So thank you guys for donating. And here we go. It is the infamous Jungle Pyramid Seed. There's no food. There's no
Let's
materials. It
go.
sucks. It's the worst. A little
Ooh.
wacky, a little different.
Yeah. Interesting. Jungle Temple plus village.
Yeah, there you go. A lot of these jungle pyramids, we like to give
Yeah.
at least some route to get food optionally if you want. So village makes sense. Although it's a little,
Kind of
it's
kind of hard to access this chest, but
it's a little
yeah.
awkward. There is a house inside of it, so that's a little
Yeah.
weird.
Camo already scouting for enters. Darthlol riding down this jungle temple, seeing the loot.
Ooh, there's a mineshaft chest I did not know about. Actually,
Ooh,
some food.
interesting.
A little far, but if you're desperate for
Yeah.
food, those can always be pretty good. Golden apple in there.
And having a little bit of trouble finding any good options for another enter here is just mostly these far away and really deep ravines, so probably gonna have to dig down quite a bit in order to enter.
Yeah. Ooh,
But yeah,
tons of
oh
wheat in that one house. That's pretty nice. Yeah, this is the
yeah,
jungle pyramid seed. So they will be needing that jungle pyramid. There is jungle pyramid plus, I believe the golem kill is 7 iron. So they kind of need to do both, but they're close proximity and they did it last run. So I think they'll be fine with that. Probably dig to a lava pool. The nether structures are pretty far, but they're kind of close together, and there's a neat pearl hang that you can do that we'll see here. So as Camo's entering the nether, he'll probably go to this bastion explorer. It does look like there's just one bastion and one fortress. Yep.
there's another here. Both runners scouting underground lava to enter at. Darful will find some gravel at a spot, Joe. Enters and this bastion. Single triple stables.
Does look to be a
A lot of obsidian.
stables. Yeah, because there's not a lot of choices. We can take a look at the trades right now. Yeah, it's down south. It's a bit far to get to that bastion. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting 18
Hmm.
pearls.
Yeah. But
uh,
the string, if you go for triple, doesn't seem to be that good. But there are beds at the village that you could get a lot of quite quickly. So we're gonna see if the runners opt to go for that. And the blaze rods are actually very good rates this time, which
yeah, I
is nice to
think
see.
that 3i makes a lot of sense. It says there's one pearl hang from the bastion that can get you there, so and that's a 3i. Definitely makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense.
It is interesting how far the structures are from 0-0, though. It's
Yeah,
gonna
fortress.
probably require quite a bit of travel.
Yeah, hopefully they can get enough food from that village to be able to make it there fine. I did see darthlol is actually using this command block, which we're seeing more and more of in scouting. Runners are allowed to be creative and use
Yeah.
whatever they want. So darthlol maybe considering if somewhere between the 4 and 6 gold blocks is actually perfect to get done with this bastion and using the trade info to know exactly when he needs to stop trading. And I feel like he hasn't gone to the gaps, so it's making me think it probably is single triple, maybe barely. Yeah, because you're only getting 18 pearls. The obsidian you get from 6 gold blocks is plenty, and the string you get. So maybe there's some extra gold block in the triple, some extra gold, get a chest or something, and they just need 5 to 6 gold blocks, and that's it. That would probably make sense. Um,
Yeah.
I think so. I think so. Ooh, and this is we had a pretty tough zero. We had a pretty easy zero. This is a 1 in 8. This is a 1/8
Ooh,
dragon, so it's a little medium
interesting.
difficulty. That's one that you don't practice all the time, but very doable.
Yeah. Now we're writing down chords, presumably important chords in the overworld. And yeah, gonna have to run quite far to get to this bastion, and um turning into the fortress doesn't look super good either, but can pearling to the stronghold chords.
Yeah, he's gonna have to dig to find kind of a ravine. It's a little annoying, but it looks pretty similar to their last one where they kind of had to like figure out that one route, and once you do it once, you're good to go. So I don't know if you can afford a
Yeah.
gold pick. Probably not. Here's Camo looking at the
Ooh,
back
back
one
one
eight.
eighth too. Interesting.
Which
So yeah,
actually, yeah,
Camo is definitely gonna go for that.
yeah,
I'm not super familiar with Darthlol, Darthlol's confidence in zero, so I don't know if he's gonna go for that or not. He might, but we're gonna see here. Darthlol also, I thought he found the spot to build a portal, but because he was placing obsidian, but I guess not.
very
Oh,
curious
he's figuring out how to dig to the fortress. Okay.
how is Camo gonna do this with the house in the way? Oh, Pre got a dirt block in order to get back up out of the temple. But this
Nice.
is
And yeah,
okay.
so the little scuff can break the sand there, so it's not a huge issue overall.
This is
And
wild.
yeah, escaping this jungle temple is really funny.
Okay, gets two beds. Sempers, maybe. How's it going? Yeah, I like that. Campbell, honestly, I'm impressed with that scouting. You do need one block to get out of the temple, and then you got to do things a bit differently because the redstone is broken. So I feel like not a lot of runners would do this. I'd be impressed if Darthwall
Yeah.
gets a dirt and does this correctly the first time too. I mean, Darthwall has played a lot of ESI seeds at this point, coming from open qualifiers. But like, how often are you going to do this?
Yeah. Darflol heading for the for the beds first. Now heading into the temple.
Okay, it doesn't have a
Let's
block.
see what his strategy is here.
Gets hit
Oh,
by the arrow. Is gonna
yeah.
need this block to get out. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. There's sand right
Yeah,
there,
just do
so
that. Okay, okay,
it's
okay.
fine.
Oh, oh, and didn't get the
Oh,
combo.
yeah, I think forgot to do the levers.
Yeah, we've
Yeah, has to drop down here. Maybe breaking the pistons, that's slower. There is a sand right above him that you can break to get
mm,
one blocker leverage, but okay. Yeah, a bit unfortunate. Definitely could have saved some time there with better routing.
yeah, just
And in the
camo
meantime, Camo
doing
already
well.
digging down to his lava at about 230-ish.
Yeah, very, very impressed with camo's route. Seemed to handle. I mean, it's not only jungle pyramid knowledge, but it's also like scuffed with a house in it, and camo just recognizing that and playing it
Yeah.
correctly the first time. So it won't be, game losing for Darthol or whatever. He'll just have to make it up in the future runs. But it is like an extra minute of RTA, which a lot of times
Hmm.
matches come down to that. So it's really helpful. And now Camo has to go all the way 200 blocks to this bastion with no boat, it looks like.
Yeah. Using the bed to clutch. Losing a lot of hunger. Not eating right now. I don't know why. Has plenty of food from the village. But yeah, Darflol needs some more wood, but Gonna be digging down fairly soon. Meanwhile, Camo already at the Bastion.
Okay, let's see. Does Camo go for single triple even though okay, there's an extra
Well,
gold
Snatch is a
block.
gold block from there. So it could be fine. I think the main issue was string. You get
Mhm.
obsidian from the chests anyway.
Yeah, it is just string. So if there's two
And
gold
you
blocks,
get
then it's
18
six.
pearls from the first 4 blocks.
Yeah, definitely be it. Okay, it is going to be a single triple row out. We don't know exactly how much stuff they'll get. We know they're getting 18 pearls. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully 40
Um,
string, and that's probably it.
Darthlol scouted a spot where he can dig down and find gravel on the way, which is pretty cool, but he is getting here slower. I don't know if that's the same lava pool Camo's going to, but either way it's fairly similar. At any rate, it is going to be entering the nether quite a bit slower than Camo was. So we'll see if he's able to make up any time. Camo with the pearl hang to the free eye coordinates. He gets another gold block.
Okay, two gold blocks. This chest doesn't have anything. There's got to be enough obby in that one. So yeah,
Yeah,
that is going to
has
be
15 already. Crafts the
plenty.
extra bed.
Oh, it does have so many beds from the village. Actually, that oh, it has like five.
Yeah. I think not even bothering with the string. No, he did pick up the string, so that is interesting. We're gonna see how he handles this, if he's even gonna craft more beds at all. I
I mean,
mean, with only 5, I assume he's gonna craft a few, but
yeah,
at that point, why grab so many from the village?
yeah. Six is a little excessive. I mean, I guess one for Blaze bed, sure, but
Yeah,
40. How much is 40 string? I guess you get some
that's
from
free
the
beds.
you get some from the temple. I guess you could pick up like what is it, two? That's all that's in a temple, right? Is like the two string that leads to the uh
Yeah.
tripwire.
There was
So
there was
that's
some in the chest as well, I think. I don't quite remember. But yeah, Camel taking the terrain here, or I mean the lack of terrain to get to this fortress, has to dig through a bit, finds an open area, but oh my god,
maybe
what is
rope
he doing?
down towards. Oh,
He's he's doing fortress preemptive. Is that what this is?
I
He
think
turned his
so. I have seen it before. It's
yeah.
not
It's not something you
great.
see every day.
Seen it before.
Darflo out of the
Hmm.
bastion. 520-ish. Could make up some time if he has better terrain to this fortress. But
Oh
who
no,
knows?
camo. Oh, so
Oh, and Camo
close.
barely misses it.
Oh, it's
Yeah, I
just
think
all around.
yeah, I think just kind of missed the correct spot to dig through. And Darflo is finding a bit of a better path here. And I think this is the spot he scouted to dig with the golden pickaxe. And is
Hmm,
into the fortress now.
pretty
So
good. I
yeah,
mean,
definitely has a more clean route to this fortress. Doesn't need to kill a lot of blazes. Only 5 blazes required, which is, I mean, I think 6 blazes actually. It was 5 rods, 6 blazes,
yeah.
I believe. So yeah, gonna be out of here quite fast. Diamond sword and everything.
It's setting up for TNT, but I don't think there's any
Yeah, there's
TNT on the seed. It's okay. I don't know
yeah.
if you need
On the
to.
first seed, on the first seed they had the BT. On the second
Mhm.
seed, the temple. They're just too used to it at this point.
Yeah, I don't really think you need to blaze bed here. I think you get the five just by sitting there, actually,
Yeah,
just as fast. But you do have plenty of village beds on hanging the pearl. Weirdly, I mean, I think this could end up being the fastest seed of the best of three, just because like
that's true.
everything is pretty slow at the start. You're entering for it at 6 minutes, but after that, it's instant, like we're right here. So
Yeah, this
nice.
proximity of the stronghold to the bastion, the easiness of the pearl hang is definitely a big factor.
Uh,
Darfol does not have the portal room. I Oh, it does have a bit of this nav figured out already.
Nice.
So gets there pretty quick. And we're gonna see if he preps for 0. He does. Alright, so we will see the 1/8 0 attempt here from darthlol. And it is gonna be a pretty fast completion. Already might even be faster than the last seed with the 841 from Camo.
Is not purling twice
Yeah,
though. Yeah. Okay.
oh. Yeah, pre-crafts the beds and then ends up doing 1 cycle anyway,
I mean, we
which is
said,
interesting.
you don't have to stress it. If it's a 3 completion seed, you
Yeah,
got 2 more attempts. You can always zero on another one. But I would expect most runners to be pretty comfortable with 1/8 at this point. It is different colored beds, which you're not used to. So, I mean, there is some risk involved. Like, this is not a guaranteed zero.
yeah,
I would have still kind of expected to see it on every attempt, but 5
yeah,
beds. I
especially
mean,
with the pre-craft.
there's got to be a ton of beds, right?
Yeah,
1, 2,
maybe he didn't get that many
1,
from the
2.
village.
Oh, I only see 3 white and then 3 village beds. Maybe. I
Hmm.
don't know if they're anchors either. No anchors? So is it 6 bed, no anchor? Oh, 1, 2.
Yeah, it's 6, I think.
I think it's the
Can't quite
green,
see.
2 light
There's one in
green
the
and 3
hot
dark
bar.
green.
I think there's 4 white beds actually. One in the hot bar, 3 in the inventory. But at
Don't
any
worry.
rate, even with
Yeah.
6 beds, it is. I feel like most runners at this point are probably at least somewhat comfortable with a 6 bed 0 cycle. It's somewhat risky, but it's not too bad.
6 bed, 1 and 8. Yeah. That's kind of close. I don't blame him for just going for the 1 cycle. 24 minutes left. Definitely time for 2 more completions and even some mistakes. So makes sense. Just get the completion, play with
Could be
more
starting out with
confidence.
sub 10 here.
Nice, 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 nice. I like it. Consistent play. Very good.
Yeah. Alright, let's see if he can handle the jungle tempo a little bit better this time.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Because
another
that
good
could
point.
save him. Yeah, you could save quite a bit of time on the overworld with that, which might help him. Um, I guess catch up to Camo's nether enters, which are faster right now. But he does
Yeah.
save time with, I think, some better terrain after the fortress after the bastion is done. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see here. We haven't seen the end game of Camo quite yet. Hopefully, we'll get to see that this run.
Darthlol doing the getting 2 logs first,
Hmm.
then going down here
Not getting
getting
hit by
this.
the arrow this time.
Okay, is gonna make. Oh, that's an interesting way to do
Ooh,
it.
digging through here. It was
Okay,
actually a nice play.
I feel like I
Doesn't have to fiddle with the
still,
levers.
yeah, I still think Camos is probably
Hmm.
faster ideally, but if you don't want to figure out the routing and deal with all
Yeah.
this nonsense, it's pretty
I don't know how I
close.
feel about I don't know how I feel about him going back around and then through the top checks at this jungle temple because he could have just dug up, I feel.
True, yeah.
But yeah, Golem is pretty close. He's running really far from it. Not sure why.
Oh,
Golem is gonna be able to get up here, but
dude, I thought I thought he
still
was
fine.
dead. No way.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Alright. Crafts that bucket. Leaves the crafting table there. I think if he has enough wood, he's not gonna be able to he's not gonna need to pick it up anyhow. Oh
Yeah,
no, just
he's
leaves it there for further crafting. Yeah, that's nice.
could have gotten the water, but maybe
Um,
there's a water and wood right next to the dig down over here for Darthol.
yeah, I thought I saw well, I saw at least Camo dig down close to a river. So maybe darthlol is heading to that same spot.
Camo with a gold block in the inventory still.
Yeah, I think he
That's
um just got that from a chest and yeah, I'm not sure. I thought he would be going back to his piglins to trade it with them. Hanging that pearl.
Okay. I mean,
Um,
if you could really get out of here
okay.
with an extra gold block and you have 3 gold picks, I think that would make this routing to the fortress like much simpler. So I'm
Yeah, finds. I think now does find the same path of ravines and caves that darthlol was going through, which should get
oh,
him to the fortress quite faster. Oh, and wait, what happened?
I don't know. Darthlol
Darthlol.
reset. Yeah,
Oh,
he
he
did
did
forget
forget
water.
water.
I was like, he's running past that
Yeah,
center thing. I assume he's got water somewhere else. Just forgot water. Well, that's okay. Got 20 minutes. Not a huge
yeah.
deal. Just don't
Camo,
make any more mistakes.
Camo, I think still hasn't quite figured out this optimal path to the fortress yet. I think having a little bit of difficulty. Going really far up.
Yeah, it
Is it
is
really
tough.
this high? Going
Tough
far up
to.
just to go down this ravine again. Could have maybe just dug through it. It was only like 5 blocks.
Okay, does get the achievement. There is the fortress. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is a bit slower than it could have been, but does have a pearl on.
Yeah,
Should be
almost
okay.
7 minutes already.
Yeah, I don't
Can
think.
definitely save time over Darflow if he goes for the zero cycle, but at least for now it's slower pace.
Yeah, I don't think he blaze bed here. I think it's actually faster not to. Even though you got the beds ready. Yeah, maybe just
Yeah.
mine. Get some blocks. Make your extra beds. Yeah, does just have. Wait, two beds?
Um yeah, quite so. And yeah, Darflow when he blazed better, he only got 1 blaze on that final cycle because of all the fire, but Camo gets 2 without blaze betting. So yeah, Camo figuring out these coordinates. Um, they're not quite fresh in his memory, but seems to be heading towards them right now. Oh,
This
careful the Strider there. Oh my god.
Dude.
The baby Strider.
Okay.
That's fine.
That is fresh fire res because the fort is so fast, so does have plenty of time left on that.
Yeah.
Does get the same spawn, and
I don't think he knows the nav. He's gonna have to check chords. Oh, gonna be losing a little bit of time to that.
Camo does need to
Still
hurry
could
up.
enter the end really fast and squeak out a faster completion with a zero here. Has beds pre-crafted and everything. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Camo with the extra gold block only left with the first string trade, so only got a single bed. So only has 6 as
Oh,
well.
interesting.
I
So
think.
Camo is definitely gonna be is definitely confident even with 6 explosives. So
Okay.
yeah, still gonna be going for it. Nice Y92 back when they've set up.
Okay.
Camo gets there quite early too.
Let's see it.
First bed.
Good. Ooh, alternating the different colored. Had all 3 different colored beds in hotbar, actually. Oh, and there's another one. There's a blue one. Oh, needed it. Needed
Yeah.
it. Oh,
Needed it. Oh my god! No! Gets hit by the dragon on the final
no.
rotation.
Triggered the last bed so early in order to get the
I think,
animation done, but the dragon was too low then. The dragon's hitbox is still
yeah.
active. Could have just done the last bed later and been fine. Oh my god, Camo's gonna
Is he gonna run back?
he's gonna run all the way back and get
Honestly,
one more completion.
honestly, with 16 minutes left, it's not that bad of a play because your completions are about 9 minutes or like just barely sub
Exactly.
9. You're not gonna be able to get 2 if you reset now, so you might as well just spend like if you can get to the end in like under 7 or so minutes, you can complete this just to get a point on the board and then frag out for the last one.
Really? Yeah.
I think he's just trying to avoid another consistency win from darthlol, like the first
Yeah.
seed.
Yeah. Are there any issues with? Let's think. You got to run far to the bastion. You run to the right.
Um,
He bridged
his
out only a couple
portal,
blocks. His portal.
yeah, his portal is accessible.
He's got a path. Does he need a pearl? Oh. Wait
I
a minute.
think the terrain was a bit hard to navigate. He can craft another boat though. He left his other one behind, but he will probably be able to get there.
How many blocks is the end open? Or I feel
It is
like
open.
I
I think
remember
he
there.
does have to bridge a bit.
Oh no. Does he remember? Does he know how many blocks there
Well,
are? Yeah,
yeah, he's
honestly, it's
going on
okay.
only 7 can craft that log into 4 more, but he might have to craft a boat to get down here.
Actually, you know what?
And he
If
doesn't have a
he
crafting table, so that's gonna be yeah, that's gonna be -4 for the crafting table and -5 for the boat. So he's gonna only have 2 and that netherrack.
no, this is the
Oh,
info
not using the boat.
second enter end. Okay, you enter end to gain info, you die, and then you still have 4 minutes to run all the way back. Okay, we are gonna find out. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember exactly, but I feel like he may need to bridge.
Yeah.
Does have a lot of blocks though.
Yeah, he
Let's
did
see.
grab a lot of netherrack, so I
Uh,
think he's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Has like 21 or so blocks. Ooh,
okay.
okay, barely fine. Loses a bit of health, but still doesn't need to do anything. The dragon's already dead. And yeah, gonna be able to at least get a completion here. And interestingly enough, I don't think this even makes that big of a difference. No, yeah, darthlol can get free completions, never mind. So yeah. Let's see if he goes for the 0 this time. Beds and hop are I think he's gonna go for it.
Okay. Hopefully more beds. Is kind of low. Ooh, actually, I think was on the right spot. The back zero is actually
Yeah.
shifted one block away compared to front zero. It's very weird.
Asymmetrical.
I think Darthol moved to the incorrect block, but I mean,
Yeah.
one
Doesn't
block
make a
off isn't too bad.
huge difference. And yeah. The problem is you gotta kill the dragon in 5 beds because on the 6th rotation it goes towards you. So
Ooh,
it's going
run away.
towards Darflor right now. And oh my
Oh
god!
my god! Oh my god, dude. The same thing as Camo. Gets scared at the dot fall off against the
Jesus.
bow clutch, dude. This man is
And that
crazy.
and that pearl, that preemptive pearl, because he knew the dragon was gonna hit him, land pearls onto the block, completely fails a pearl, and just whips out the boat because he can't throw another pearl, otherwise he dies. And
Uh,
just amazing
guys,
overall
we'll just
in a
uh
very
we'll
fast
just
time.
we'll just splice out the part where he was totally fine and just pearled and almost died, and we'll just show the part where he was falling and clutched it. He did not need to do any of that. Like, definitely caused that problem himself, but that's okay. Good save. Good save.
I think
But
he was expecting that the dragon was gonna hit him, which it probably was after that rotation.
there
But
is
either way,
yeah.
if it works, it works. There's nothing else to say.
Saved it
Gets
very
the
good.
757.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well done. And puts Camo in a situation where he does need a completion if Darthol finishes another one, so that could end up mattering. We do
This is his
have.
last attempt.
Oh, what was
And
Camo's time going to be? It's a good question. Don't know. There is
he
another match after this. Sorry, it is going to be Dougal versus Oxidiot, an insane match that's coming up right after this one in 30 minutes, I think. Actually, yeah, 30 minutes.
yeah. It's crazy that for such an insane match, it's going to be lower bracket as well. So one of them is going to have to be eliminated as well.
Well, are you getting? I swear, of all ESI runners of all history, Raul gets the weirdest chunk dependent RNG stuff. Yeah, Raul is getting in ESI2. I remember Raul had a mysterious lava pool that just appeared on like one run, and I was like, where did that come from? And like no one could replicate it. And then I think there's another time you're actually getting the house generating in a different spot or like a different rate sometimes than the pyramid. You were resetting for it? That's so weird.
Oh my god. ESI meta has gone too advanced. I can't believe it. Anyway, Camo has to get a sub 8 here, which is we're gonna see if he's able to do it. I think it's gonna downright require him to just find a better route to this fortress, though. With the amount that he was having to dig back and forth, not finding really any good terrain to it, I don't think he can make it if that's the path he finds. He's gonna need to take a better route to this fortress somehow. Otherwise, he just can't beat the time. Meanwhile, darthlol in the nether sub 3 as well. Gonna be looking to improve that 757 even more.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you look at your timer as you're getting closer to end entry, and if it's not sub 7, right, you just go for the one cycle, surely. I mean, I feel like that's a pretty crazy time. So at this point, you should be thinking like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go for the third completion. If I happen to have the god run and it's super fast, like I'll go for 0. But if it's even a tiny bit slower, you just get the point. So
Yeah.
good spot.
Both runners at the Bastion now. Camo already almost done with the trading. darthlol just starting. We're gonna see here. 2 pearls coming in from Camo. He is gonna be pearl hanging again to the stronghold chords. And yeah, let's see the path he
Okay.
takes here.
All right, come on, Camo. You need this one. We need to enter fort. Definitely sub 6.
Staircasing down,
Ooh,
finds more
okay.
terrain.
Okay. Okay.
A
Oh, it's
little
gonna
far here.
pearl up? Oh, okay.
Yeah, pearls up.
And then boats
I
down,
guess
and
this
then
is definitely an improvement. Gonna be entering this fortress at about like 520-ish. Just has to dig through here. He is digging diagonally, which he didn't need to do, I think. Could have just picked a better spot to
ooh,
start digging.
ooh,
Oh, the 2 blazes!
oh! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! The 3
And the
straight?
free strays and
Oh!
the free spawn! And you only need 6 blazes, so he can leave right now. Oh, it was a
Oh
first blood, actually.
my
Okay,
god,
yeah.
dude!
That
How? How?
That is insanely clutch. That is ridiculously clutch. Gonna be able to enter the end at like low 6 probably.
Oh my god,
So yeah.
Darthlol is getting to the fort roughly the same time, but there's no way you could get that RNG. That was crazy. That was absurd.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in a
Does
different
not hit the
spot.
same strays. Ooh, different spot for camo, but maybe can still
How?
salvage this. Still has a lot of time. Stairway.
Oh my
The
god,
portal room was fairly close.
Camo!
Gonna have to check chords. Still,
Oh
he can pause to check them. Trying to figure this out right here.
my god, dude, how do you get it? They've gotten the same spawn every time, and this one time he randomly gets this spawn. Oh, he
Yeah.
needs to go over here. He's running out of time.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, and
But I
Darthlol.
think he still
Darthlol's on
gets
pace
it.
2. He's 6
Oh
minutes.
my god, yeah. And if he
He's
hits the
scrapped.
same spot, is able to get to the portal room faster, he
Yeah,
might be able to get a faster run.
and he had time to pre-craft
Camo,
beds because of the blaze spawn. So,
camo and
oh my
enter
god.
650. If he hits the 0 cycle, he does beat Darthlol's current time.
Oh,
And
Darthlol!
Darthlol does not hit the stronghold.
Is this
Oh
happening?
my
How?
god.
How is this happening? Stand on the same spot, please. Oh my god, this is. Oh my god.
Jesus.
He missed the
Oh
speed.
my god.
He missed the speed bridge. And that's it.
He speed bridge. Yeah, I think
He has
it's
to
over.
he has to shoot a crystal, get an instant purchase. He doesn't know. That's it. It's
Oh
over.
no, no, Camo.
Camo misses the last
Look,
like 2 blocks of a speed bridge, and he's eliminated from ESI. That's it. It's over.
Jesus. And what he said in chat too, bro. If I choked it, I swear to God. Oh my god.
No. Dude.
That is
God.
ridiculous. Darthlol over here.
Oh.
Maybe, I guess,
Oh
getting another like
man.
sub 8, low 8 maybe. But at this point, it's over already.
Yeah,
Nothing
Darth.
Camel can do.
Darth, like what we were saying, if you're not getting sub 7 enter, there's no point. You just go for one cycle.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. He's just gonna get the point either way. So I feel so bad for Camo, dude. What do we guys, how do we
Yeah.
cheer up Camo? What do we do? This is
Oh
crazy.
my.
Should
That
we
is
lie to
so
Camo and
unfortunate.
say he won? Bro, I feel so bad. No.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah. He's gonna finish this one cycle and
That would make
it's
it feel
over.
worse. Ugh.
Darthlol is gonna move on. And Camo is eliminated from ESI3. And oh boy.
Camo, no.
Camo.
No, dude.
No, dude.
Oh, Camo, no. That's the worst case scenario. You don't want it to come down to 1-0 on the last seed and you
Yeah.
barely mess up. Oh.
That speed bridge. Oh my god.
Wait, did Darthol's boat clutch matter? Wait.
It did, I think.
Wait, what was his
No,
time?
wait,
Oh
what
my
was his
god.
first completion?
His first completion was 939. Is he gonna
Oh,
and he doesn't
it
beat
did.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Darthol's boat clutch
So
won
that
him the
boat
match.
clutch. Jesus.
Dude. His boat
Yeah.
clutch? Camo, I'm sorry, brother, but Darthol had a saving boat clutch on no health, and it literally won him the match, which is just crazy.
Yeah. It was literally the same thing Camel died to on that seed where he died at the 0, but he hit the bow clutch.
Darthol, you have no idea how close that was. Your boat clutch literally won you the match, and Camo missed the last like 2 blocks of his speed bridge for the winning 0. Oh my god, that's tragic.
Dude.
Absolutely
Yeah.
tragic, but hey guys, this is welcome to Minecraft speedrunning. You make a mistake for a millisecond and you lose out on PB and everything's terrible, and that's that's it. That's literally all of speedrunning. This sucks. Oh man, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I mean, GG's to Darthol. Very well played. Literal bug clutch for the win. That's crazy. And 07s, everyone in chat, the thecamo6 coming out having
07s.
the most absolute tragic ESI3 run we've ever seen. And it's going to be it. One slip up and that's it. Dang. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Okay, well, we're all going to take a quick break to have a little cry, get our feelings out of the way, and in 20 minutes, we're going to have Duel versus Oxidiot. And guess what? One of them is going to be eliminated also. So,
yeah.
Arrow, thank you again for commentating. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you for being here. And yeah, it is going to be, let's see, 20, maybe like 15 minutes. I'll just keep it on the intermission screen and change everything over, and we'll be back in 15 minutes. Duel versus Oxidiot. I'll see you guys there.
All right.